a deep shot. JJ's there.
What a great job by Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, that hate the grind is when I'm good at time, I'm motivation. I work too hard, too long, and now we in the conversation.
This last season has been crazy. Been bouncing back and having even more touchdowns, even more catches.
Touchdown!
Going past all of the people saying I'm gonna have a sophomore slump, all of the say-so.
Justin Jefferson entering domination mode. That's bad news if you're the one trying to stop him.
You know, I just work my butt off every single day. I think it shows on the field.
They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
Justin Jefferson, you are one amazing wide receiver, bud.
Season long, 17, 18 weeks, it definitely, holds a toll on your body. When the season over, you want to relax, get your body back right. Then once you're feeling good, then getting back to work. Just trying to leave off where you left off. My focus this offseason is really just to elevate to a whole new level. It's about to be a fun year. I came to Miami for training just because it's Miami, first of all. Can't go wrong with Miami, good weather. The hardest thing about training in Miami is just the discipline to stay focused.
My name is Mo Wells. I'm the Vice President of Professional Sports at House of Athlete here in Weston, Florida. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana, where I'm also the head of professional sports performance and lead up all professional sports training here.
Hey, Mo Wells. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Justin Jefferson.
Mo Wells.
People call me Jets.
Call me Morgan. Nice to meet you.
You call me Morgan.
Nice to meet you. Great day we have here. So I've known Justin probably since he was in the 7th or 8th grade. I worked with his older brother, Ricky Jefferson, and I was at LSU right after Jordan Jefferson got done playing. So it's a long LSU lineage.
Back across the middle, touchdown. LSU give that one to Justin Jefferson.
Happy Friday. Got a little shade today, clouds out. So getting into some dynamic stretches. They always complain about the warm-up. This is how we keep them healthy. So just making sure they're nice, loose, mobile, ready to go, activated. CNS is firing on all cylinders. So we get into some change of direction today.
Why do they complain?
They complain about everything. They don't like exercising. They hate it. They just want to catch footballs and run around. Especially this one. That one too. I believe that Justin's traits that separate him from other receivers is just how fluid he is, his intelligence, and just his charisma, how he goes about playing the game. He has fun.
I'm coming to get your ass. Boy, I was trying to come get him, boy. Boy, I'll come and get Juice, boy. Boy, I was running that curve like we was in track just now, bitch.
When you can have fun and play at a high level in the NFL, you're going to play along for a long time.
We playing with that energy, bro. Bro, when we play like this, bro, it's fun, bro.
When Justin comes down here, he's interjected into an individual program, but it's also holistic. We don't try to peak him before OTAs, right? We're just trying to make sure that he's in good enough shape, go to OTAs healthy, withstand that training, withstand that duration from that Monday to Thursday, and then we really hit it hard before training camp. So every time we start with our wave run, everything expands. The time when the drill expands, the directions expand, but it's still that curved linear wave type of run, which they all hate. They hate everything.
What do they like?
The end, the smoothies at the end. That's about it. That's about it. We don't have these guys all the time, right? We have them consistent as possible, but they have marketing events, they have vacation travel, they leave to go to OTAs, they come back, they take another vacation. So there's all type of sporadic stuff going on. So when you have a theme of the day, that's what we have to go with. So we'll resist 10, run 15, 25-yard drill. It's like a regular sled pull, okay, but you gotta release. Today, what you saw was, this is our high volume resisted day. What you saw with his bullet belts, where he has some resistance for a few yards, probably 10 to 15, then we release him so he can go quicker into his max velocity phase. Cone to cone, to the first cone, resist, second cone, release. Good. We try to change the angles and directions that we do our forces. So what we've been doing previously was his heel workouts, where it's more of a vertical, upright heel, but resistance is resistance. Come on, all the way through it. Whether it's non-resisted at a heel, resisted with something behind you, we get faster with that from a contrasted standpoint.
All the times I've been playing football, I never got caught from behind like that.
Like Buda Baker and DK Metcalf.
Buda Baker almost scores, but for the sprinting speed of DK Metcalf.
Never did that.
That'll never happen.
Never happened to me.
All these guys know how to speed up, but we have to put the brakes on too. Football is not just a straight line sport. He has to run slants, he has to run comebacks, he has to run seam routes, he has to run posts. So we want to make sure that we can accelerate, decelerate, and re-accelerate at different angles to kind of prep you for it. Quick feet through. As soon as you get off the last one, 5-yard exhale to decel. Yeah. That's why Football's them bad now. I don't know why they bad, but you bad. So look, we're getting up and around. Okay, we'll start from the red line, up 3 times. Break down, around, same thing at the top to a decel. Okay, really push into that decel. We're gonna load that up. When we go to decelerate, you'll see a lot of the angles and curved linear waves that you'll see on the field as well. You have him running some type of seam, you're gonna see that seam in our curve and wave runs. If he has to run some over route, you're gonna see that when we do our decelerations to re-accelerations. Go, now. Around, decel, now re-exhale, push. And there you go. Really push on the corner of the top, fellas, and push. Hit, now. Push, let's go. Big, now get off and go. Good. Hit, right. Push, keep yourself. Re-exhale, come on. Hit. Now, good, get up, get around, tight. Now really push off that top cone, arms and go.
Touchdown, Minnesota! 50-yard strike to the second-year man out of LSU.
Tired. Lord, I'm tired.
Don't be like that. Nothing's wrong with him. He's fine. He's fine. One of the biggest focuses for Justin in his offseason training from year to year is strength. You see what he does on the field, right? His lateral agility, his burst, his acceleration, his ligaments, joints, bones, his structure has to be able to withstand all of the force and volume that he has on the field.
So you don't feel the stuff that we do on the field is enough?
No, it's never enough for you because you need to lift weights. If I had to choose one or the other, I would put you in the weight room. What about me? The Stairmaster. I want to see these guys play the entire season, so I really harp on him. Even if we have weeks of training where we don't do that much on the field, I have to make sure that he hits the weight room, give him a good base foundation from a strength and power standpoint so he can last the entire season.
I'm not too fond of all the outside noise. You know, we gotta chase that money, we gotta chase that bag. So I gotta go get that work done first, then we can have fun later on in the day.
My name is Curtis Shannon. I'm originally from New York. I'm a performance coach here at House of Athlete. Because they did a lot of work during the week, we wanted to keep the loading on the joints a little bit low. So we took them through some explosive speed squats, and then we supersetted that with some trampoline jumps.
Drive up, good. Good. The second set a little faster?
Yep. We decided to take them on trampolines to give them that same neurological stimulus, but lower the impact on their joints, on their tendons.
Good. Keep it close to your chest. Keep the backboard close to your chest. Good. Double contact, drive it up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The next thing that we took them through, the next block, was upper body exposure.
All right, we're going to floor press, right? 3 sets, 5 reps. So the first set, isometric holds.
So the guys, they have to kind of overcome an isometric. I'm pressing down on their hands and they're pushing through.
Press up into my hands. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, good.
We do that just to make sure that the body, the tendons, the brain, and the joints, they're ready to handle the load that we're about to put them through. We don't want them to just jump in it cold.
Come on, Coach Carter.
Keep your arms stable, right?
Gotcha.
Keep your wrists locked.
We did 5 reps with some heavy weight on the floor press with dumbbells.
Well, that left arm, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They're weak.
During certain phases of the off season, like we have guys that they come in for about 2 weeks at a time. They come in for about a month at a time. Some guys come in for longer. So we got to find ways to bridge the gap to be able to give them just enough to get them used to being able to handle loads.
Then we'll go in a chop, diagonal chop to our partner. So it's gonna look literally just like so. Chop, right? You'll chop it right back.
Yeah, you should be aiming right here so it can come right to his knee. Mm-hmm.
So really like,
Yep. Arm straight, try to keep them arms straight and chop right down. There you go. Good. Good, fellas. Keep your core nice and tight. Keep your core locked in.
This offseason, going towards my 3rd year, definitely a big year for me. Working on all of the weaknesses I have and touching on my strengths that I have. The weight room training has been more focused on a full body, working out abs, arms, legs, just trying to get stronger and faster.
Justin Jefferson with the strength to pick up 21. That'll be a first down.
Curtis had us doing different hand-eye coordination, just balancing off one foot, just catching different balls.
We're going one at a time. So if I throw it here, you can only catch it with that side. Throw it here, you'll get catch with this side.
These guys are the best in the world, especially, Justin Jeffersons, the Jamar Chases, the Jarvis Landrys. So in terms of the juggling, 2 legs would probably simply be too easy. I want to give them something where we make a workout within a workout. Single leg, we work on balance, stability, strengthening within the small intrinsic muscles in the feet. And these balls today that we use, some were weighted, some didn't have any weight. It gave guys a different feel, given a different depth perception, and even a harder catch. They have to be able to control and self-organize. So we work on hand-eye coordination, but we also work on a little bit of cognitive functioning as well.
Oh, that bit is heavy.
There we go. So 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds.
When it's game time or when they're in practice, they might have to catch a ball in traffic. They might have to catch a ball where defensive back has their hands blocking one part of their face. It's essentially organized chaos.
Justin Jefferson leaping high, and he makes the catch.
The small things, even the 1%, make a big difference when we're talking about the competition of this magnitude in the NFL.
Remember we used to do this at LSU every day? This helped a lot too. Oh. After a while, the ball started blending in.
The thing about it is people don't really lock in the ball all the way. They just see a glimpse of a color and they take their eyes off the ball. It definitely helps a lot just doing those type of drills.
So it's bounce, carry over, catch up the end.
So bounce,
Yeah, bounce, switch, catch, bounce, switch, catch.
Jarvis Landry, AKA Juice. Worked with him last year. Always been a big fan of him. We always were close ever since he was at LSU, so we always had a connection. Leonard Fournette, AKA Playoff Lenny. He's a funny guy. He always loves to keep people laughing. Jamar Chase, that's my brother, Uno. Working with him again, from him coming off the Super Bowl, we always had that competitive spirit when we was at LSU, so it carries on when we're in the league.
I get so high, I be unbalanced when I land.
I don't need to go that high.
I'm just naturally jumping. I
don't need to go that high. I just do it till
I be landing. I
go right there.
Top guys want to train with top guys. We create an environment to where the top athletes come and they feel safe. And these guys can come in and have fun, trash talk each other, push each other, kind of see what the other has, and say, oh, I see this guy working this hard. I got to play him twice a year. You have probably 6 of the top 10 receivers in the league train together. That stuff makes a big difference when your competition is right there from the defensive side of the ball or the offensive side of the ball.
Right. I thought you weren't gonna have it ready.
Thank you.
Feed these guys every day. We want to get them fueled either before or post-workout. So I have a chef that works with our head nutritionist. We'll get their micros and their macros from their blood work, and then that just interjects into their food and what they consume.
Got that acai berry protein shake with a little bit of honey. Nothing wrong with a little sweetness.
House of Athlete, it's all about trying to be holistic. We want everything that we can have possible under one roof. So whether that's your strength training, to your speed development, to your dietetics, from your food, beverage, nutrition planning, we want to put all that stuff into one space. So you might get in your hyperbaric chamber, you might do your cold to hot water contrast therapy, your steam room, your sauna. You might do some more of your stem manual massage that you might see as well. All those things are available to make sure we instill good habits that hopefully they take into the season.
This offseason, going towards my 3rd year, I wanted to solidify myself as one of the top receivers in the league, if not the best receiver in the league. I'm working on trying to go get that record, the single season yards. It's gonna be a good season.